I want to talk a little bit here about Christian Smalls. We mentioned him on the, I think on the interview with James. Might have been Birian now. I'm just like conflating all of the interviews I've done this week. But anyhow, for those that didn't see, Christian went on Tucker Carlson and continued his push, his activism for unionizing Amazon across the country. And he caught a bunch of flack from Democratic partisans for this. And that's not surprising, but it is, worth pointing out. They essentially said no one should go on Tucker Carlson's show. And it's, you guys, like, can we get past this ridiculous fucking notion that going on someone's platform is endorsing that person? It's not. It is just not. Okay? There's always like some context. Each situation is unique, right? Like, so for example, if Joe Biden goes on some no-name person's podcast, yes, you could argue that is the president of the United States, like, propping up said podcast if that person doesn't have a lot of views. So there's context, there's nuance, of course, involved in each of these discussions. And I'm not advocating, by the way, for popular progressives to go out and sort of put a spotlight on bad faith actors or on discriminatory people or conservatives. I'm not advocating for that at all. You should make smart decisions about whose platform you contribute to and whose you do not, right? That's obvious. But it's also really obvious that Christian Smalls was reaching an audience by going on Tucker's show that he would not otherwise have reached. I mean, they have millions and millions of viewers. As outrageously terrible of a human being as Tucker Carlson is, why would you not take him up on his offer to provide you his platform? I do not understand this criticism of Christian Smalls. I don't understand it at all. And by the way, if you'd rather him go on MSNBC or CNN, why don't you press them to have him on? Is anyone out there under the illusion that Christian Smalls would refuse to go on one of those networks? I'm pretty sure he's been on those networks before. Okay. So their refusal, why isn't MSNBC, the supposed lefty network, why aren't they having him on left and right? Why aren't they pushing for these unions? Dude, why ain't that the case? Why does he have to resort to going on Tucker? Anyway, I just thought that the criticism of Christian was absolutely ridiculous, and I also wanted to show you guys his response to this. He tweeted this during all of the outcry from the Democratic partisans. He said, "You're focused on me, I'm focused on we." Fantastic shit, you guys. I really could not possibly be more impressed by this guy. I have been at every step thoroughly impressed by how he conducts himself, how he messages things, how he responds to efforts to stop him, right? Amazon has him fucking arrested bringing food to the warehouse. He's constantly met by increasingly large hurdles from Amazon, from police, from the media, etc., etc. And yet he continues to just fight and win. I'm focusing on we. I'm out here fighting for Amazon workers. What are you doing by criticizing me for that? Whose side are you on? I fucking love it, you guys. I absolutely love it. And you know what else? I covered this last week. His willingness to call out progressive politicians who left him high and dry. I love that too. I hope like hell that those said politicians will take a more active role when this opportunity presents itself next time. And hopefully his criticism will move things in the right direction. He has not bought into the sort of self-censorship that most people who get a following or have an audience or a platform seem to buy into. Like, he doesn't do this access thing. He doesn't care what AOC thinks of him or what Mondaire Jones thinks of him. He's going to tell his truth. He doesn't care what some Democratic partisan thinks of him when he goes on Fox News to talk about Amazon organizing. He doesn't care. And I fucking love it. It's refreshing. So, huge shout out to Christian Smalls. He is at @shut_down Amazon. If you all are not following him, you're missing out. Go follow and support Christian Smalls. He is going to be one of the leaders of this labor movement as we continue to win. So, I don't know what else to say. Just wonderful stuff from Christian, and a fantastic response to the outrageous and incoherent criticisms of his decision to take his message to any platform that will have him.